I really need to fix that shadow problem. I'm curious if this will... Nah, it doesn't fix it. Just makes it really bright. I'll be bright this one. So, hey guys, Steve from PC Budget Solutions. Oh god, I have no idea what I was going to say there, but PC Budget Solutions indeed. Another unboxing and overview before the build log, and today we have an RX Vega 64 Nitro Plus. I was going to go to NVIDIA. This is normally not a great value. I spent $499 on it, which actually in that case is a pretty decent deal. Would opt for a 1080 if G-Sync was better priced, but I got some really good deals on some FreeSync monitors, which you may have already seen a review on the 4K one, or you may not. If you haven't, stay tuned. If you have, go watch it. But that's why I went with it. Otherwise, I would have gotten a 1080. But overall, you have to look at the overall value of what you're doing. But we're going to take a quick look, overview, take a look at the card, and then we'll get and wrap it up. But this way, you'll at least see the card before you make your purchase decision. So let's go. So as I said, it is the RX Vega 64. If you can get it for, I would say, $550 or less, it's not a bad value. Anything more than that, I would say definitely consider going to NVIDIA, because you can get a 1080 and you'll probably spend extra $100 or so on a G-Sync monitor. But I got my monitor on a really good deal, so that may not always be the case. Well, let's see what this has to say about it. Nothing crazy. Turbine X system fan cooling, 3 fans, just a lot of Nitro stuff. I mean, dual UEFI BIOS, which is definitely good if you're going to do some flashing, robust VRM cooling, fuse protection. So basically, it's a really heavily built card. It's kind of what they're getting at. Not really, it's marketing, but you know, that's pretty much the too long didn't read is. It's a very well built card. It should be relatively silent, relatively quiet. I wouldn't say silent. You know, I had original Vega and that thing was loud. I did some overclocking it when I had it like a year ago, so it's kind of coming full circle. So let's see what we have. We have a Sapphire installation guide. We have system fan control. So apparently, this actually is a 4-pin connector, so you can actually, interesting. So what this is saying is there's some sort of 4-pin connector that you can plug into the board. So we'll definitely want to take a look at that to see how that works. And yeah, 2 screws, cool. So, there's a support bracket. So let's see what this all has here. So, interesting. So this actually comes with a support bracket. Really don't know much about that. I might pause the video later, take a look, and then get back to you guys here. We have the least interesting piece of the whole box. Okay, not really. That's actually all you guys really care to see. Let's be honest. Oh, this is heavy. No wonder it comes with a support bracket. And this is why I didn't go ATX either. I wanted to, but just didn't make sense. Oh, wow, this is a big card. So here we go. This is the RX Vega 64 Nitro Plus. So let's take a quick look at, oh man, this is heavy, of what we have. So we have, 4 heat pipes. If I had to guess, 2 10s and 8 and a 6. Not 100% sure, I'm just taking a guess. We have these are probably 90 or 100. And these are step down, so probably an 80 if I had to guess. Again, I don't have a measuring tape, but I'm just taking a stab at it. You can see just a lot of finner right here. You actually have a heat pipe running along here. We have 2 8-pin power connectors. Probably not going to overclock this much. Again, I'm only running 620 watts. We do have a backplate. Really nice backplate nonetheless too. I kind of like it. Now I have a Nitro Plus RX 580 right now. So let's take a look. We have DisplayPort, HDMI. Oh, that's different. So we have 2 DisplayPorts and 2 HDMIs. I'm okay with that. HDMI is not the inferior product that it was a couple years ago. I use it sometimes if needed. I prefer DisplayPort. I just like the connector better. But both can support 4K, 144 hertz, I believe, or at least soon. So they're both pretty comparable. But this is definitely a bigger card. You can see there's a bit of rising right here. Here is the 4-pin. So what I'm curious about here is I don't recall getting any sort of connector with this. So I'm curious. 2 are located in the front and the back ends of the card as per the image above. So this actually is 2. The question is, that's what that's for. So when you read this here, it says connect the system fans to here. So you can actually connect your system fans to this. So that makes a lot more sense. It actually says it right down here. I'm not sure if you guys can read it or not. If you don't have a lot of system fan headers, you can connect it to here. So that makes sense. You know, these look like motherboard essentials. So here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. So right there, you can see it. And then there's one down in here. You can see that. So that's pretty cool. AMD is definitely having things in mind, like you may skimp out on a really basic B450 motherboard with like a Ryzen 5 2600 not overclocking, and it might only have one fan header, but you might want more fans. So that's kind of how I feel might be the approach for this, but that is pretty neat. So that's the graphics card I'm using. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. We got one more to look at, one more unbox to look at, maybe some interim videos, and then the build lock, but that's not coming today. You have to stay tuned for that. I wasn't really feeling the light right here, so I do apologize there, but I do want to appreciate everybody tuning into this quick unboxing and first look at the RX Vega 64 Nitro Plus Edition. I will be using it in my personal system for, I would say, the foreseeable future, but let's be honest, have you guys ever seen me go a year without actually building a new computer? Probably not, but we'll say the foreseeable future. Things do change from time to time, so if you liked the video, definitely like it, you know, like that. If you didn't, you know, let me know, leave a comment, you know, all that fun jazz. Give me good feedback. I don't make money off YouTube right now. I hope to change that to where you guys watching these videos does compensate me somewhat. A little bit extra money does help fund more projects. So as always, this is Steve from PC Budget Solutions, and I'll see you later on down the road.